Hello, 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 hello. How are you? I am Elisa Sanders, and I am your Seize the Day coach. And I hope your day has been awesome. My day was pretty good. It was pretty chill, quiet, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, thanks for watching. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Everybody, come on in and let's have this little chat for a few minutes. Okay, and I just want to start off by saying thank you for watching. Thank you for liking. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for following. And thank you for commenting, guys, because I like it when you comment. I like when you talk back to me. I like it. Okay, so this is existing instead of living. And we're talking today, I asked a question. Are you a good steward? Are you a good steward? Okay, so let's dive into this, right? Because I don't want to hold you too long. But are you a good steward? This is a question I had to ask myself, and I found out that I was not a good steward over different things, right? Do you steward things well? So let's talk about it. Especially, are you a good steward over finances? Because I know that I was not. I was not a good steward over finances. I'm just going to be honest, okay? I was not a good steward. That means I wasn't handling things properly, correctly. I wasn't doing that. One, I didn't know how. Two, you had to break a lot of bad habits. So a lot of bad habits still have to be broken. There's a lot of bad habits still have to be broken that I had. Okay. And I'm pretty sure some of you have some of those same bad habits. So are you a good steward? It's very important. So if you're a good steward, right, you'll be able to manage, look after things, supervise, keep order, be responsible, be a good agent, and be a good administrator. So like if you're thinking over like your money, you should be able to manage your money well, look after it well, be responsible with it, be a good agent over it, administer it well, keep order over it, supervise it. You should be able to do that. And if you're not, you're probably not a good steward, right? You're probably a risk, even a danger, okay? A hazard, a threat. You abandon things. You're careless with it. You're a menace to it. You neglect it. You relinquish like power, okay, over it. And why? Because maybe you never been taught how to be a good steward. And so finances is a easy one to, talk about because, let's say if you have poor spending habits, you just tend to spend all your money as soon as you get it. You don't know how to save it, don't know how to keep it, don't know how to make it. You don't know what to do with it. You just spend. You have a million impulse buys. You don't know how to put money to the side to keep it. Like I said, you don't know how to save it. You don't even know how to make it. Okay, you don't know how to keep it. Or you are holding on to it and being super stingy with it. That's also not being a good steward over it. So, it's like, are you being a good steward? Are you being a good steward over the things that God has given you? So finances is one, money is one, but you can be a bad steward over many things in life, right? Over your household, your work situation, your relationships. You could be a bad steward over just about anything because it's all about how do you manage things. Are you responsible? Do you supervise well? Do you keep order? Like are you looking after it? Are you managing things well? So are you a good steward? Because I'm telling you, I know I was not. Over money, over my time. That's another one. if you're not being a good steward over your time too. So that means you're neglecting something. You're abandoning something. You're careless with it. You're not taking care of it. You're not treating it how it's supposed to be treated. You're just all over the place and you don't really know what to do with it. And part of it's probably because you've never been taught. Because the people that come before you, like your parents and your aunts and uncles or whoever, they didn't know what to do. They were bad stewards of it too. So usually it just keeps going in a cycle. And you have to come to a particular point and say, you know what? I don't want to do this anymore. This is not right. So then you begin to educate yourself, right? You go places where you can learn how, for money, for instance, you learn how to handle money, how to keep it, how to make it, how to save it, what to do with it, what purchases you should be making and what purchases that you should not be making. You know, how to have discipline over it. You need to learn these things because you will mess up. You will mess up. You will mess up. You'll mess up yourself. You will mess up your family. You will mess up. So, are you a good steward? Are you a good steward or are you a bad steward? Because I know I wasn't a good steward. With money, with my time. I wasn't a good steward. Even in my household, you know what I'm saying? Just keeping it orderly. And I just wasn't. I definitely wasn't happy about it. I mean, I actually kind of hated that. But like I said, like certain things, some things we're not taught. Especially about money. Especially about money. Especially about money. Certain things we are just not taught. We're not taught how to do certain things. And so you want to make for sure that you are a good steward. You want to make sure that you're responsible, that you administrate well, that you're a good agent, that you manage things well, that you look after things well. You are a good supervisor over your life and the things that's in your life, that you keep order. It's very important. It's very important to make for sure things are working well because you don't want to be a risk to yourself and to others. You don't want to be a risk, to your family. You don't want to be a risk on your job. You don't want to be a risk. You don't want to be careless. You don't want to do those things. So it's time to take a look at yourself and like, am I really a good steward? Do I handle things well? Am I taking care of things how I'm supposed to? Am I listening? Am I being smart? Am I being disciplined? You should ask yourself those questions. So, guys, from this moment on, let's look forward to being a good steward. Okay? You got to put in that work. You got to put in that work. You got to seek out those things that's going to help you to be a good steward over whatever it is that you're not being a good steward in. So, like I said, I didn't want to hold you too long. But I did want to just talk about being a good steward. Let's make for sure we get back on the job and we are managing things properly and well. And what we don't know, let's go learn it. Okay? Let's go learn what we don't know so you can move forward. So I want you to take the moment, seize the opportunity, seize the day. Let's go forth and be a good steward. Okay? Let's move forward and we're going to be responsible. We're going to manage things well so our lives can flow a little bit easier, right? Yes. Yes, the answer is yes. So our lives can flow a little bit easier. And it will. It definitely will. So that's all I wanted to talk about tonight, guys. Just talking about being a good steward. And I'm going to put the free quiz in the comment section. I want you to take the free quiz. It's about existing instead of living. We're going to start asking ourselves some questions. Am I existing? Am I just here going through motions? Or am I really living and thriving and really, doing what needs to be done and enjoying life and having joy? Because that's what I want you to do. And I want to coach you into it today. God helped me, so I want to help you. That's why I'm here, right? To help you. So I will see you all next time. Have a wonderful night. God bless.